What if there was something that was able to catch that moment for us so that we could all remember it?
I'm at the edge of my seat. I'm falling off.
Okay,
I want to know.
I have an idea.
I
feel like if you had a drone just following you and just take pictures
the entire time.
Okay, well,
I have a way better idea.
Okay, what is that? What is that?
I say you hire a professional photographer to follow you around at all times.
Can I say how much that is at Disney for you to do that? It's like $169.
I'm not saying it's
just
Disney.
for a professional photographer.
You gotta do it a different way.
Is this for one photo, or you literally have someone follow you?
You
in
literally
Disney?
just go to different places and like they just take pictures
That's
and it
not
goes to
that
your
bad.
phone.
If I was in Disney and I hired a personal photographer, I would want some dude dressed as Mickey Mouse or somebody.
I'd be horrified.
That'd be great. Like Mickey Mouse is my professional photographer.
Dude, I think I'd go in my pants 50 times because I don't want that.
They also might have trouble like viewing the camera images.
Yeah, pressing the button of the camera with the fat fingers. Yeah,
Nixie, what's up?
Okay. But, like, if you want something small and inconspicuous, you can shrink somebody down Ant-Man style to fly around with a little camera.
Okay, that's...
Get all the great angles. But if you can't do that, first you hire a fly, right? And you threaten this fly.
Hire a fly.
You hire a fly and you threaten the fly. You'd be like, yo, I'm going to squash ya if you don't do this. But you have to understand that you and your entire family line are now bound to me because, you know, flies, they have a short lifespan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You staying with me? Strap a little camera to its head.
I don't think...
Have it fly around, takes all the photos of you.
It's extremely innovative, but I don't think a fly would make a good photographer. First off, if that fly has such a short lifespan, that fly could die.
Yeah,
that fly.
Photograph.
No, because you get the family line. You can get like a few, and they can swap out once they get tired, and then they croak, and then boom, you get the other one in.
Oh, have you ever seen that Black Mirror episode where like they have the contact lenses that allow you to take like memories and you can like Bluetooth them onto a screen and watch them on TV? I feel like that would be sick too.
That's pretty cool.
I think that idea, I feel like that could happen
like,
in the near future.
They're actually making like contacts so that you can like do like mechanical things with your eyes.
But if you hire a fly, you feed a family. Think about it.
My eyes could take pictures of you.
Yes,
That would
you
be
could
insane.
you could feed a family, and it would be cheap. All you gotta put out is some sugar water or
Jess just took a
vinegar.
picture.
Dude, but your
of me with
eyes naturally just adjust to lighting.
But
your
don't
eyes
you
naturally
want to
zoom in on
bond?
things.
Don't you want to bond with another being?
I don't care about a fly. Those things are annoying. They gotta go.
So the eye contacts, that's definitely happening. That's on the board.
Hummingbird?
We want this to happening. The eye contacts to happening. But even with the eye contacts, you can't get those images of yourself unless you're looking in a mirror.
Exactly. That's where the fly comes in.
But that's when somebody else comes in.
I would
That's true. That's true. But then everyone's interconnected. But
that's when like
you and this guy, you know, or this person, or you and this like these three people, you know, need a picture of all of them together, and then it's, you know, you can only get two
you
at a
all
time.
look in a mirror.
That's just too much.
No, that's a lot of work. You use
gotta
the fly.
you gotta find
Mine
a
is
mirror
the
or
most
reflection.
functional so far.
Man,
actually, and I feed a family.
Your idea is like actually just gave me an idea of like you can have like an app like Uber and you'd like hire a personal photographer on the spot, which is great, but it's not, you know, what we're getting at here.
Well, you know how much bank that is? I would go along Nixie's route, but I would do a bee. You know, like Benson Bee.
But why the bugs?
What?
Why
well,
the
like
bugs?
because
or a
like they can
hummingbird. Those are small, compact. They're cute.
Well,
they can
no,
sit on
because
your
I feel like
shoulder.
no, I feel like they would come out so jittery because all they do is
Hummingbirds don't
Actually,
sit much,
no.
I
They
feel.
have such a.
They can hover in place.
They can
yeah.
hover in
I've
place.
never seen a hummingbird sit. I've only seen them like humming, you know, or hovering.
I've
Well, they
seen
can
a
hover in one
hummingbird
place
sit.
and not move.
Yeah.
You've seen a hummingbird sit?
Yeah, 100%.
I got to see a picture of a hummingbird.
I've seen a hummingbird passed out from drinking so much nectar. And you see how it's a little belly, it's all big.
I don't
And
know if
it's
that's
so
a good
cute.
thing, though.
Huh?
Might have
I
been
don't think
dead.
That's good.
It's
What
not
do you
healthy
mean?
for that hummingbird.
Yeah.
It might have been dead.
It was taking a nap in a flower.
So-
Did he ever wake up?
yes, he
Okay,
did.
good.
We're all on the right track. We're all on the right track.
Okay.
So the idea is that, you know, some third party is capturing all the images with you having to use your hands. Your friends don't need to get the images of you, and it's removed from everyone else.
Can I guess it?
Yeah, sure.
Google
go ahead.
Maps.
Google Maps.
Oh, the Google car.
That's pretty good.
I don't know why, but that's what just came to mind.
We could be on a Google map right now. It could be like one of those little people with the
satellite.
car cameras.
Do you ever like Google your house and you're like,
Yes.
oh, maybe I'm there, but
yeah,
you're
like
not.
going out the door.
Yeah.
So I have seen like my neighbor walking like their dog before.
I like to see
weird
if my
thing-
car's there.
The weird thing about Google Earth and I Google my house is like my grandmother standing in front of my house. She has not been with us for like 5 years.
Oh my God, that's so morbid.
It's weird though, because like you see my grandma on Google Earth and it's like, whoa, I gotta update this. Like,
Well, so Jamie, the first thing you said was actually the most accurate.
Oh, really?
The drone.
Nice.
The drone.
Nice.
So a social media company is releasing a drone that you can get for $250. And basically it hovers. I guess it connects to your phone through GPS or however it works. And it will hover around you and follow you. It'll stay in your your bubble location. And
That's
it will
loud
capture
and aggressive.
perfect images of you.
I can't sneak a drone into a venue.
But
They
there's
wanna-
a problem with that. You need to have like a permit for that.
you
Well,
also
these
have
are
to power the
very small.
drone.
You don't need a permit to befriend a fly.
I
So does
can't
anyone
with
want to
you.
take a? They want to take a stab on which sort of a social media.
Social media? So it's
social-
not Amazon,
It's-
right?
Well,
Or what
Snapchat.
what outlet? Yeah, it's Snapchat. It's Snapchat.
I had an idea.
Well, Snapchat in the past had
They had
these Snapchat
spectacles.
glasses.
yeah, that was terrible.
And now Ray-Ban, I think last year came out with they're camera glasses. I think those are for
Yeah.
Facebook though.
Yeah.
I don't know if like all the footage you use has to be posted on Facebook or you can like retain your footage. I know it gets tricky like that with sometimes. But yeah, so Snapchat has a small drone called Pixie. It's a Pixy. It's $250.
Not as
And
cool as my name.
Basically, this Nixie. You should
Yeah.
have your own.
I should have my own. Me and my fly army. We're taking photos of all ya.
Honestly, a second later, you see a bunch of flies behind Nixie, and then they all just fall to the ground.
Yeah, they're one batch. It was one breed of them.
Take out the
know,
bug
man.
spray.
Time.
Has anyone ever flown a drone before?
yes, I have.
My-
I got it stuck in a tree.
See,
Wow.
my dad has like a permit or a license or whatever he's got, and I think he accidentally like hit the house a few times and it doesn't work
Ooh.
anymore.
Oh no.
But I've never flown, but I could only imagine just how hard it is.
There's
to
a lot
control
more
it.
accessible ones nowadays, and when you control them, you could have the camera interface, so it almost looks like you're playing a game. So
Yeah.
rather than thinking about just controlling the drone in the sky, if you have a camera drone, it's sort of you could actually view. It's almost like you're in the cockpit.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that's the one that my brother has.
And
He
some of them-
literally drives it from his phone. Like, we went to Coney Island, and we were on the boardwalk, and he was just like driving the drone through his phone. And I was like, all right, that's
and
kinda cool.
and some it is cool.
I'm just saying, I could easily put a leash
No
on a
flies.
bee. On a bee.
Oh, we're
Bees.
changing the bug now.
Okay, because first of all, I actually know how to put a leash on a bee. Okay,
I don't even know if that's a good thing or a bad
actually,
thing.
it doesn't hurt the bumblebee. It doesn't hurt it. It's gonna sound
Until
a little
you yank
crazy,
it?
but it doesn't hurt the bumblebee.
well, it might hurt you.
So
it might
what?
sting you.
No, bumblebees don't sting anyway.
Yes, they do.
No,
Of
bumblebees
course
are
they do.
the really fat ones.
Those are
Yes,
carpenter bees.
They will
don't
sting. But
Either way,
fun fact, I'll just share with you really quick because it's just like
Tell us, Father Mike.
if it's a male bumblebee, they don't have stingers.
exactly. So I got a male bumblebee. Thank you. Anyway, you take the bumblebee. You put him in a container. You put him in the freezer.
In the freezer.
He goes into a hibernation state.
So are these
so he
some
doesn't die.
cryogenic bumblebees?
Yes. Okay. So, and then once he not freezes, but once he starts going into his hibernation state, you take him out. He can't move yet because he's asleep. You've got a little bit of time before he warms up and wakes up, and in that time you get some thread, tie it around the thorax of the bee, and then you can take the bee for a walk. People do it all the time.
Yeah, you know
you
who you
are
remind
a
me of?
sicko.
So even if this is successful, even if you get to leash a bee and tie it to you and let it follow you around
Okay.
with the camera attached to it,
Yes.
it's a bee. It doesn't know what the right angle is, and how does it
you know
how does
what?
it even record anything?
I-
What if you accidentally decapitate it because it's cold?
Why would I decapitate?
Because like you're
Jessica
tying
got a
it,
point.
like you're tying it around its neck.
No, you're not.
No, the thorax.
So back to this.
The big
cinched
booty of the
waist.
bee.
But
You
back
know
to
who you remind me
What?
of? The bracist girl from Nemo, the one who's like,
Braces.
"Wake up, fishy! Why are you
Oh,
sleeping?"
no.
That's
Oh,
what you
no.
remind me
I
of.
didn't do
That's
that.
what you're gonna
I
be doing
kept
to
my
the
beta
bumblebees.
fish alive.
But-
But my beta's only dead because I left it in the hands of a
I
monster.
had a beta fish named Thomas. He was a good little guy.
My first one was named Mako.
What happened to the cameras?
You could take
Which cameras?
pictures of
We're
your
talking about the
fish.
drone and the camera and stuff.
You,
Yeah, I'm
if
trying-
you need it
I'm trying
underwater,
to get
you
back
put
to that.
you put a camera
But
on
we're
a
stuck
fish.
in Nemo. Like, we're stuck in the aquarium right now. But yeah, so back to this camera thing. This drone.
If you need a wide angle, you use a hammerhead shark.
There you go.
A shark can't fly around you unless
You
you
can
Fish
also
are
use,
friends, not food.
You could also use like a toy car to take like the lower angles too.
I love this.
That
idea.
can work.
Like instead,
Until someone kidnaps it.
They should make camera remote control cars like how they
They do
drones.
make that.
Like, but they should make like I don't know if anyone remembers air hogs when they were kids.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Anyways. So this drone that follows you around, the Snapchat drone, it's like links to you and follows you. Do you think it could be a problem? Like you may forget and you walk somewhere where like
Oh, someone's getting caught in
you
4K.
shouldn't.
It's happening.
You shouldn't with that. Like, what do you think the worst place is to enter, or where you go if you have this drone following you and it takes images of
A
you?
drug deal.
A drug deal could be very incriminating for your career.
You guys took such a different route than I did.
Where are you going with this?
I was just gonna say, what if like you use that drone because they're not gonna know it's yours? What if you use it just to stalk people?
I mean, it's gonna be following.
It follows you.
How do you know that it's? But you can make it not just follow you though, right?
People-
No, I
No,
think it
it's
has
following
to
them.
follow. It can't, you can't
I'm
make it
telling
follow
you, the
other people.
drone is too suspicious. You want to use a bug.
It's
I mean, I'm
Bluetooth.
sure there's ways you can make it follow other people.
Facial
But it's
recognition?
pretty easy to notice a drone like linked, like hovering.
notice
next to
the
you.
bug.
Okay.
I would be like, "What is going on?"
Besides what Matt said, I feel like the next logical answer is like the bathroom, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, of course.
but like a great answer would be like in the bedroom. It's not a bad thing, but in the
A
bedroom,
drone is hovering.
you're
while
making like your own film.
what-
You doing
What-
your
but you
all
could-
taxes.
but
angles,
let's say-
every angle.
If
Girl,
you're into
sleeping.
it,
Yeah, I get it. You know, when you're going to bed, I got you. You know, like you're going to bed and
you know,
you're
like a sleep study.
You know, I don't know about you, but I use 3 blankets. I got a heated blanket, another.
Are you
I got-
serious?
I just use
Yeah.
a body pillow.
What is that?
a body pillow.
Laugh.
That was a sly laugh right there. Gonna make my
I don't
drone
wanna-
make a movie.
I don't want to do this again.
Well, I don't know. I really think this opens the doors for that industry.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Imagine like
all
you're
the
from
side hustles.
Dude,
That's
how
a
from
side
one
hustle.
side,
No,
like
that's
from
a
one
side
angle.
hustle.
How
to
much
over here
closer
to-
do you need to be? Do you need
every
You need to get the wide shot.
But
inch,
the only thing
every
is,
centimeter,
Every nook and
no
cranny.
more?
every
but
nook
again,
and
with this
cranny.
drone,
You're hurting my ears.
with this drone, I don't know how it works with like retaining footage. Like if you can just download the footage, or if it has to go on Snapchat. Like, is it going to be exclusively for
Yo,
Snapchat?
Okay, but
Wait,
Snapchat's a
then-
very
then-
private thing.
yeah,
because
but
I
then-
have the private Snapchat.
Yeah.
Wait, imagine opening that to your monthly memory.
What if you turn it
what do you
on by
know?
accident? Like,
All you hear is
Okay, I literally took off the headphones so I didn't have to hear it. And you do it again.
What are the
did
odds?
it again.
she was drinking
I'm drinking my
Yeah,
coffee.
fruit-
That's
Don't
what
do it
is.
again.
And I'm
Yes.
eating a glizzy.
I'm scared.
Hey Jess, I just got a Snapchat from you. Shall I open it here?
Yeah.
Oh,
How is the, all right, come on.
It's a fruit snack.
Ugh.
That
Very
sounded like
slimy
oh
one.
my god, that sounded like a commercial. Like, it's a fruit snack. You know. That could be good. You have to film that with the Snapchat drone.
Yeah.
Who else? I think that Snapchat is on. I think we're going to see this happen a lot more. Like I know Amazon has like their smart, like they have smart glasses, but it's mostly like smart speakers. Like it has the Alexa inside, and Google has something similar that you can connect. I think also with either Alexa or Apple, or Google Assistant.
Facebook has that portal thing.
Well, Facebook has which is now Meta. I think they're focused on virtual reality. So they have all like those glasses. Jess, man, you're making a noise fest over there.
Am I?
Yeah.
Spotify added a new thing. I don't know if you guys heard of it. It's like you say, "Hey Spotify," and it's supposed to do something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It hasn't done that for me.
Isn't that like connected to your Siri though?
I tried that when I was driving yesterday. I don't know why. I said, "Hey Spotify," and then like it did nothing. And I'm like, okay, let me go the opposite route, which is,
Isn't it connected to your Siri though? Like you would be like, "Hey Siri, play Spotify," or like, "Hey Siri, play Kalani from," or you know what I mean?
You gotta be more like really specific too when you're saying what you want to hear. Because like I could say in the car, "Hey, can you play this, this, and this," and then it'll do it. And I'm like,
yeah, it doesn't work if you say, "Hey Spotify, play songs that make me feel alive again."
I think it works if it's open.
Somebody once told me.
Can you imagine that? Like you could just have a drone that will record you, but also play music for you as like your like background music.
I think, and I think that's where like this. I think that's where like this could go because I mean, it's almost like a little like crazy that this drone thing's happening. It feels like we're heading towards some sort of dystopian future. But I could picture like people walking around and everyone has like a little drone following them.
You could easily make movies.
Yeah, you can make your whole life a video and just like live stream it. I mean, depending on all depends on future battery life.
How interesting you are.
But I feel like a lot of things could be like it'll be like your camera, it'll be an Alexa or a Google Home or Siri. It'll be everything, and then if it could play music, it could record you.
The thing is, like as your phone gets older, the like worse it gets. If that makes sense, like the quality starts getting bad, the storage, like it starts lagging. Would that be the same way with the drone? And like you would have to renew it.
You're gonna have to update it. Like everything needs like updated software, as time goes on, because everything's just moving way too fast.
Yeah,
and like I have old phones. Holy cow!
There you go.
My phone heard me.
Oh
my god! Accidentally.
He's like,
your phone is mad, Mike.
You can't get a drone.
Oh my god!
I'm your drone.
They're listening to us. Oh my god!
All they can hear is.
Okay, we're done.
Okay, that was the last one.